더 큰, 더 큰. What does this phrase mean? If you notice, the word in red letter is 큰. Because today, on One Korean Word a Day here at Dae-Hangul, we're going to study about the word 큰. Let's start. Learn Korean one word at a time only here at Dae-Hangul. Word number 241. 큰. 큰. This is pronounced as one syllable word. Pronounce it with me. 큰. 큰. The Korean word 큰 is an adjective which means big. Again, 큰 is an adjective which means big. How do we write 큰 in Hangul? This is composed of just 3 characters. The first character is a ki역 character, followed by an character, followed by a neon character. And then we just need to combine these 3 characters to form the Hangul of the word 큰. Now let's try to look into this English term. It says larger or more large. Again, larger. The Korean translation of the term larger is 더 큰. Again, 더 큰. The first part of the Korean phrase is 더, which literally means more in Korean. The second part of the phrase is 큰, which is our word for today, which means big or large. So when we attach 더 to 큰, it would result to a word which means more big or more large, which is more properly known as larger. And by the way, 큰 comes from the unconjugated adjective 크다, which means to be big. Again, 크다 is a root adjective which means to be big. But there will be cases wherein we would need to conjugate 크다 to transform it into a readily usable adjective, 큰. In a sense, 크다 and 큰 have different meanings because 크다 means to be big and 큰 means big. So we need to conjugate it. But how do we transform 크다 to 큰? Here are the general steps to conjugate an adjective. Let's just have a rundown. First step, we remove the da from the root adjective, and then we will need to add the neon character or the un syllable. And then we can already use it with other words to form phrases or sentences. Now, to understand these steps better, let's apply this to transform 크다 to 큰. So, as mentioned earlier, the origin of 큰 is 크다. This is the unconjugated form. Again, 크다 means to be big. And the first step to conjugate it is to remove the da part at the ending of 크다. So, 크다 minus da is 크. As of now, we're left with 크. And then next, we just need to add the neon character or the un syllable depending on the ending of the remaining word. So for this case, the remaining word is 크. Since the ending sound of 크 is already we just need to add the neon character. We don't need to add the un syllable because it already has an character at the ending, so that would be repetitive. So since it already have the character at its ending, we just need to add the neon character. So 크 plus the neon character is 큰. And that is the conjugated adjective form of 크다. And since 큰 is already conjugated, it could be directly attached to other words to form phrases. Just like what we have done on the example phrase, which is 더 큰. We added 더 to 큰 to form a meaning which means bigger. Just a quick rundown. We started with 크다, we removed da, and we're left with 크. And then we added the neon character. And now we have 큰. And with that, you've just learned 큰. Now let's proceed to the previous 10 words recap. As of now, the previous 10 words are words number 231 to 240. But don't forget our word for today, word number 241, 큰. This is an adjective which means big. Word number 240 is 있다, which means to be there, to exist, or to have. Word number 239 is sonyeon, which means boy. Word number 238 is sonyo, which means girl. Word number 237 is 말, which means word or speech. Word number 236 is 아무것도, which means anything or nothing. Word number 235 is 나라, which means country. Word number 234 is 도시, which means city. Word number 233 is 화장실, which means bathroom. Word number 232 is 졸업하다. This is a verb which means to graduate. And the last for our review is word number 231, 년, which means year. Congrats! Learn Korean one word at a time only here at Dae-Hangul. Thank you so much for being here, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more Korean words.